There was a time in my life where, like for video games, I used to go crazy. Like, I played in the worst graphics. I don't think even like my computer that I played as a kid had graphics card. It just ran on the integrated, Intel graphics card, which was like Core 2D or something like that. The most basic, just operating CPU, I guess, right? So, I played in those CPUs, and like I used to get like barely around like, I don't know, probably like 15 FPS, even lower than that, I would say. And that is on the lowest setting. So I used to play games like that, and I used to have a lot of fun playing those games. Honestly, I used to love them, right? And one of the biggest dreams I had growing up was like, one day I'm gonna get a nice, just nice ass laptop or like a PC, that has like the latest, NVIDIA graphics card. It has the best CPU and all that sort of stuff that ran game in like minimum 60 FPS. And right now I do have that laptop that I wanted, and it runs, some of the games that I actually saved up so that I can play in that, better PC or laptop. I actually saved those games instead of playing it, in 15 FPS, right? Those story games that I feel like, was really good. So I saved it up, and now like it runs that game in more than 60 FPS. But the problem now is I don't want to play it, you know. And by me saying like I don't want to play it, I do, but at the same time, it's just like it is not like something that I am just searching for, or like it's like I have this thing, and all of a sudden, like I just don't have the desire to actually, just open the laptop up, or like just just click on the game and just spend my time playing that game. It's like I'm not excited anymore. I don't know if that's just simply you growing up, or just like it just kind of sucks because I would have probably bought a cheaper laptop and saved a lot of money. But that was the whole point of me actually spending more money to actually buy a nice laptop. But now that I actually have this, like, just I just don't have that desire. It's like I have to force myself to actually play that game, and that I actually once thought it's like that would be the best experience that I would have. So it is kind of fucked up. Just you thinking like, when I get this, I'm gonna play this exact game and I'm gonna have so much fun. You think like that, but in actuality, when it actually happens, it's just like the thing just kind of vanishes. Like, this was it, like, and you gotta fucking, like, I'm actually just genuinely surprised that I actually am like finding excuses to actually not play a game, and I don't know why that is, honestly. And it is kind of a weird thing that is happening, and I don't have any answers to that, honestly. And so, yeah.